Alright guys, welcome to next commentary in our Puppet Master series. This is Corey's Crypt.
This is BDG Reviews.
Yeah man, I'm pretty excited to watch this one again. This is definitely one of my favorite ones in the franchise.
Yeah, for sure.
Not my favorite, but one of them.
Yeah.
There's some really cool scenes in this one. So
Yeah.
yeah, we'll play in 3, 2, 1, play. Alright man. Right now I
Yeah.
just got a black screen.
Yep.
This was like this in the first Puppet Master.
Yeah.
Yeah, now the full moon logo.
Yeah.
And you said the Blu-ray actually looks a lot better on this?
Yeah. Yeah. It has a much better print.
Yeah, before I did my review yesterday, I had kind of skipped through a few scenes to check it out, and a lot of it did look pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, you got some nice, dark blacks going on right now and everything.
Yeah,
It's not perfect, obviously. The get it got like some grain in there and everything, but for the
yeah.
most part, it looks a hell of a lot better than the first one.
Oh, definitely. I love the atmosphere right here, too, at this graveyard.
Oh yeah, well this is going for like high gothic horror.
Oh, definitely.
You
And who
know,
was the one that directed this one? Because it's
this
a different
is
director.
yeah. Is it Grant Allen? Something Allen. Let me just bring up the IMDb real quick.
That's so badass, the human hands they use for that effect.
Yeah, David Allen.
David Allen. All right.
Yeah, he was the guy that was he did the stop motion and everything
Oh,
in the
okay.
first one. Yeah,
That's probably why there's a lot more puppet scenes
probably.
in
Yeah,
this.
yeah,
Dude, have you seen the way Pinhead looks in the new movie?
yeah,
I just saw an image. He looks a lot more badass. Like,
yeah. Definitely.
I'm
I mean,
so stoked for that movie.
yeah, so am I. A lot of this, of course, was all done with, practical effects and everything. So I think with Pinhead, for
You can
example,
see the wires on his hands. You see it?
yeah,
Look
yeah,
like fishing line. That's one thing about the Blu-rays is on the last one I noticed a couple wires.
yeah. I mean, unfortunately, like it is what it is. You're not gonna.
Oh, it adds to the charm. I don't mind it at all.
It does. I remember a bit back. I was watching Quatermass, Quatermass, a Quatermass movie. I forget which one it was. Quatermass and the Pit.
Yeah.
And you could literally see the wires on things, flying them around the room. You know, it, it adds a charm, but it was a little annoying.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Dude, by the way, I always thought, ever since I watched this movie back in the day,
Hmm.
dude, I hate movies that have opening credits like this with nothing going on except just black and white.
I know what you mean. I get the idea this was done purely for money.
Yeah.
It
Because I always
was
love when
like,
movies actually, like, give you something during the credits, like
oh yeah,
Reanimator, you know what I mean?
oh definitely, yeah. I always loved the opening credits to the Nightmare on Elm Street remake, but
Oh,
they
with the,
ruined
like,
it.
chalk and stuff like that, like
Yeah,
playground stuff. Yeah.
yeah, it was really cool, but they overdid it by adding, text as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was sort
I
of.
hate that movie, dude.
I actually really enjoy that
Are you
movie.
serious?
I do. Yeah. It's not a good movie.
It's just CGI overload, dude.
It is. It has more faults than you can count,
Yeah.
but it does some stuff right, and those little bits that it does right, I find, are sort of a saving grace, if you will.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's probably the lowest of all of the sequels, but
Oh, definitely.
yeah.
Don't you like think it would be badass if like this for like the opening credits it was just like panning over the faces of the puppets or something?
Oh yeah, yeah, or hell, just going over like blueprints or something.
Yeah, or gears or something or something.
Yeah, yeah, you could do something simple like that, but it would work.
Yeah, see off rip the colors are already brighter.
Yeah,
And dude, for some reason the hotel looks a lot more colorful in this
yeah,
movie than it does in the first one.
Maybe it was just like all the color timing that they used and everything. I love that they just have paranormal research written on the side of the van.
Yeah, it looked like a presidential seal.
Yeah, I love that. It's like, okay.
Yeah,
I
dude, I
also,
actually like this cast of characters a lot better than in the
oh
first one.
yeah, for sure. Um,
Like, she reminds me
and
of Lisa Wilcox from a Nightmare series, to be honest.
yeah, I can see that. I can 100% see that. Also, though, what I kind of dig is this is essentially like Evil Dead 2 to Part One's Evil Dead 1. You know what I mean? It's
What do you
almost
mean?
it's almost like the exact same story.
Just upping the effects and stuff like that?
Yeah, up the effects, up like change like the characters and everything, and have
Yeah.
some different stuff going on. But essentially, it's the same movie.
Yeah, I had pretty much said that in my review. It's like the same movie, but it's not, you know?
Yeah,
Like, it's that's kind of weird to say, but yeah, it's the same story, but they're just added so much.
yeah, it's like Evil Dead 2 as opposed to Evil Dead 1.
Yeah, like this one feels a lot more 80s than the first one did, even
Yeah,
though the
for
first one
sure.
was from the 80s.
Yeah. What I have found I really dug about this though was the fact that they mention what happened to the people
Crew,
that
yeah,
survived the first one, you know? It's like, yeah, he's like in an insane asylum now,
yeah,
you know, which is pretty damn funny.
yeah, man.
I mean, it
Dude,
makes sense.
that brunette girl's so hot.
Yeah.
I think she's the only one you see naked in this one, too.
I think so, yeah. Have you seen on the video zone at the end of the video zone on the Blu-ray?
No, I didn't
Uh,
watch the video zone yet.
she has this little thing where she's trying to sell like life-size dolls
Of what?
of the Puppet Master people. So like scale models of them, like
Wow.
one scale things, and
Of the puppets, or?
yeah,
Oh,
and
okay.
it's cringy.
Oh, really? I may have to
It's
check that out.
it's very cringy, but it's
Did you
still
watch the Rare Toy commercial?
no, I didn't watch that
Uh,
one yet. Look at
Now
this.
that's
Oh, look at
cringy.
this. Yeah.
Yeah, the toy.
You gotta love the stuff from back then. I mean, seriously, I love this. It's like nowadays it'd be just like bringing a laptop.
Oh yeah, now they
Back
gotta
then
bring
it's
in a
like
whole
no,
thing. Yeah,
yeah, we got to bring in like everything, a
like whole
generator.
spools of wires.
Yeah, nowadays everything's wireless.
Yeah, it'd just be them bringing in a modem or a
Yeah,
router.
yeah, there you go. Done.
Look at all these.
Oh
Now
yeah,
you could have all those on one TV screen.
I know, and at like quadruple the
Like, what's this guy
resolution.
measuring?
I don't know.
Does it just look
I really
professional?
don't know. Yeah, yeah, exactly. It's like here, do something.
Yeah.
Those shoulder pads, though.
Oh yeah, it's definitely 80s,
Oh
90s thing.
man, yeah. I will tap this bookcase. It will show me the way.
Yeah, that's like back in the day at like jobs. I used to work at Walmart. It's like we used to
Yeah,
just bullshit in the aisles, and then it'd be like whenever you see a manager coming by, just look busy. So
yeah,
you just like rub your hands on the shelves like you're like leveling aisles and stuff. You know what I mean? You just be
yeah,
tapping products on the shelf. Like, yep.
yeah. I'm just like, yep, yeah, it's still there. Hasn't moved in the past 10 seconds.
Yeah, that's what that reminded me of.
Yeah. Oh man, this is like it's more dated than the first one,
Yeah,
but
I don't know. The first one's pretty dated too.
it is. But I mean, look at those pants she's wearing.
Yeah, do these um since this was Charles' band kind of behind these?
Yeah,
Do you think that he was making that like the Reanimator liquid the same as in Reanimator? Like that
I
was his influence on this?
I think that would probably be the case.
Yeah.
I
Dude, I
mean, that's
love this
kind of
hillbilly family that just happens to be near the hotel for some reason.
yeah, yeah,
They literally only serve to be there as body count.
yeah. I think they also throw them in just to make everyone think that this is being filmed in America.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah, I think it's like when you watch you know not so much like the subspecies movies because they take place over in like Romania or
But like
whatever.
Head of the Family or something.
Yeah, that's filmed in Romania, but it's obvious that they're trying to make it look like it's America.
Yeah, so that makes sense now that you say it. Just
Yeah,
because these are so over the top hillbilly, dude.
yeah.
This
I
is like
mean,
something you see on Little House on the Prairie.
yeah. You wouldn't see this like in any other, like,
Dude, I live in the South. You don't
yeah,
see that.
yeah,
Like, dude, you just don't see that.
yeah,
I mean, people like that be like on porch. Like the South hillbillies here is like people smoking meth on the porch and stuff. It ain't like
yeah,
pitchforks and you know what I mean, like that.
yeah, yeah. Uh, like we don't take kindly to people who don't take kindly around these parts.
Dude, you watch South Park at all?
Yeah,
You see
yeah,
that now Skeeter. They ain't do
yeah.
nothing.
Oh man. Oh, that's some classic comedy right there.
Oh yeah, dude. Yeah, it just reminds me of straight up of Little House on the Prairie or the Beverly Hillbillies.
Yeah, I just love this. It's like now I'll shout at the city girl or
Yeah,
woman. You know, it's like okay, yeah,
and they
right,
show
sure.
this setup of them putting this electrical fence up, but then it
Yeah,
literally Blade just cuts it later.
yeah, just done.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
like
there's
it,
nothing
it,
ever
it
again
it
about it.
means nothing. Yeah,
It's almost
it's
like they were
complete
padding
busy work.
runtime.
Probably that wouldn't surprise me, honestly. I mean, Full Moon revel in the low budget, you know, tropes, if you will.
Yeah.
So
See, would you
throwing
pick?
things in.
What do you think of them shorts though? That's what I love about 80s and 90s movies. It's
Oh
usually
yeah,
high top Reeboks with short shorts.
yeah, man.
Like it's always a high top like basketball shoes with high socks scrunched down.
Yeah, yeah. Oh man, seriously.
Dude,
And the
look at
funny thing
her
is,
outfit, dude. Like that's a
I
throwback there.
I know. Look at that. Look at that belt. I mean, that's not even a belt. That's like a freaking, I don't know, like some
Looks
sort
like
of
a
like
guitar strap or something.
exactly.
Like
It's
a
like
guitar
yeah, just
strap ZZ Top would have or something. Just a
yeah.
big leather
Here,
one.
put this around your waist. We'll make it look like a belt.
Yeah, and could this lady look more 80s though with all the pastel colors and stuff?
I know. And yeah,
You know,
man.
I honestly don't remember what happens to her, how she dies. I
Um,
remember how pretty much everyone dies in this movie except her.
I think doesn't I think Blade cuts her throat or something,
Maybe. I think she
if I
may be one of the
remember right.
first ones to die, or he may be.
It
Although
could be,
I
yeah.
love that scene where Leech Woman really gets to shine with that hillbilly couple.
Yeah.
Yeah. And this
Oh
dude
man.
looks so familiar, man. Like I feel like I've seen this dude in something.
I know what you mean. He has that, you know, generic look. You know,
Yeah.
you know who he kind of looks like. You're from Bordello of Blood.
Dude, you know I was just thinking of that Dennis Miller.
Yeah,
I was
and
literally thinking of him when I was saying that.
I think it's the beard and everything that does it. I don't know,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, and that brunette girl, next time you see her, you
mm,
remember that girl from Hellraiser 3, the one that was like,
oh yeah,
the girl that was like living with the reporter and
yeah,
she
yeah.
looks a lot like her.
She does. She does. I wonder whether it's the same actress.
I doubt it, but it does look a lot like her. I mean, maybe
Yeah,
this came out in 91, Hellraiser 3 came out in 93 or
yeah.
94.
It could be possible. Let's find out.
I mean, I doubt it is though, but
Okay, let's see if we can find a picture of her.
you know what else I find really strange about this movie? Also, I
What?
gotta point out that the Blu-ray looks really good here.
Yeah,
What's strange to me is that Toulon's been dead all these years,
yeah,
and for some reason they just happen to resurrect him like when this paranormal team comes. You know what
Yeah,
I mean? It seems just it doesn't make any sense why they would have waited so long.
I know what you mean. The only thing I could even come up with
Is there
would be that
sensing that they're coming?
I was reckoning that all I could think would be that they were like sensing their time's coming to an end, so they need him to make more of the goo.
Yeah, maybe.
That's all, but then again, you'd think they'd have brought him back kind of like right away.
Yeah, I think we're just looking too much into a full moon movie.
Yeah, that's probably most likely the case. I can't find which actress it is that she is. Oh, hold on, maybe this is it. I think
I
is
can
this
pretty
her?
much guarantee you it's not her. It looks a lot like her, but now that I look at
Yeah,
her though,
yeah, Charlie Lynn Spalding. Let's see, she was in Wild at Heart, The Blob, The Doors, Mirror Mirror.
so she was in a lot of big movies, dude.
Yeah, NYPD Blue, she was in that, apparently. Angel of Destruction, To Sleep with a Vampire, Bad Channels, Ski School, I remember that. Twin Peaks,
Wow, she had to played a
Meridian.
minor character.
Oh yeah,
Meridian?
she was. I think she was she played Gina in Meridian, so I think she's actually the main star.
No,
Is it?
Meridian's Sherilyn Fenn.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It must be the other one.
Isn't there a sequel to Meridian? Like
Um,
Meridian, like Kiss of the Beast or something?
I don't think so.
Do you have Meridian or no?
No. Well, I think I have like a DVD copy of it somewhere.
Yeah. Dude, Sherilyn Fenn is so hot, dude.
Yep. Yeah, I'm not gonna get any argument there.
Yeah. Yeah, that brunette, she reminds me of Sherilyn Fenn. You know what's funny? The
Yeah,
tattoo I have of her
yeah.
is her in that same position holding a cigarette just like that. So that's kind of creepy. She looks like Sherilyn Fenn and in the same exact position. That is weird.
That really is. Oh man. Yeah, we don't have much trivia for this one either. Uh,
Dude, I love this. The making of the torch.
yes, torch. I love scenes of people making things.
Yeah, this almost feels like a like a shout out to Freddy Krueger.
Yeah, it's like scenes like that. Freddy making his glove, Reggie making his four-barreled shotgun in
Oh yeah.
Phantasm 2. I love scenes like that. I really do.
Yo, speaking of Phantasm, dude, I know you bought that
Mhm.
set, but did you see the
Yeah,
covers for part 3 and 4? The Blu-ray? They
yeah,
actually look really nice, dude.
they do. I actually used those cover art to make some customs for mine.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because mine just came in like little like
Did
CD
you book things? Yeah.
cases, and I was just kind of like, no, I'd prefer to have them in proper cases.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's some decent art.
Yeah, they
It's
took
it's
forever for those to come out.
yeah, and the annoying thing is they don't have a lot of the features that are in the box set.
Are you talking about the Welgo one?
Yeah,
Was it just the movie?
it's the movie, and I think there's like a commentary track on them, like the new Welgo releases.
Yeah.
You would think they would have put on everything that was on in the box set, but
Yeah.
they don't.
Dude, I love when you first see Tunneler, how they get him on camera, and he looks like, the famous Bigfoot picture,
Yeah,
where it's kind
yeah,
of like looking to the side.
and doing that walk,
Yeah,
yeah.
you catch him mid-stride. I love that image they see of him. If one thing I gotta point out, I'll point it out when it happens, how easily they dispatch of the puppets too.
Yeah.
And I
Well, I
love
mean,
that those two little Raggedy Ann dolls or whatever.
yeah. It's like, there, that must be the evil.
Yeah, I think the image is coming soon. It makes me laugh every time I see it,
Yeah.
dude.
I'm pretty sure they did it on purpose.
You think so?
I would assume so, yeah.
Yeah, because it looks just like the Bigfoot picture. Just like
Yeah, just like,
what could he have been looking at? You know what I mean?
yeah. It's like, oh look, there's a camera over there.
But when they see him, it's hilarious, dude. Like he's drilling into the dude. The one dude just picks him up and like throws him down, and he's out
Yeah.
of commission. It's
Well, I
like,
guess
damn.
that's the thing, when all's said and done, they're puppets, you know? Like, like you're a full-grown person, you could, like, break one in half.
Yeah.
I have to admit, I find it a little bit annoying, the dirt that's on that
Oh, they keep using the
frame.
same image for it too.
Yeah, I just, I
It's
wish they'd
probably the
cleaned that up.
dirtiest image of, you know.
Yeah.
It does bother me every time I see it.
Yeah, I just, like, you see it, like, a night shot of it, and it's still there, and you're like, ugh.
Yeah, and
It's
it
like,
makes it
come on.
insanely obvious they're just recycling the same
Yeah.
shot.
Well, then again, it's full moon, isn't it? I mean,
Yeah,
low budget filmmaking at its best.
yeah. Dude, this
Yeah.
woman looks like oh, what the hell, Iggy Pop.
Yes. Yes, she does.
I just love how much strength this dude has to straight up drag her.
I know. All things considered, like I still wonder where he gets the strength from.
Yeah. And
And then look at that,
Jester,
actually doing something.
yeah, I know. But you
I
know
always
what's
find this
weird
funny.
in
It looks
this?
like he's gonna grope her.
Yeah. What's weird in this movie too, dude? Have you? I don't. Do you? When's the last time you've seen this?
Uh, phew, quite a while ago.
Have you noticed? Well, do you remember like Toulon treats Jester like a king. Like he has him sitting in a throne.
Yeah,
Like in the lab, all the other ones he treats like shit, but Jester's like in a throne, and they're like, "Oh, he's so sad," and all that. It's
yeah,
like, what the hell? There's that dirty ass shot again.
yeah. It's like, seriously, how hard would it have been to have cleaned that up?
Yeah, I'm curious as to why they. Yeah, there had to have been a reason. I mean, I feel like they would have done it if they were able to.
I think probably it was like they were scanning it all in, and they said to Charles Band, well, we can get rid of all this dirt for you, and a couple extra $100. He'd be like, no, that's fine.
Yeah. No, I bet you anything. He didn't clean any specs. I bet you they literally took the film elements, ran it through an HD scanner, and put it out. I bet you they didn't do any. I mean, he says in the intro they did color timing.
Yeah,
I can't. I doubt they took out any specs or dirt or anything.
no. Yeah, probably color timing would be the max.
Yeah, he probably
The-
color
the-
timed it and ran it through a 1080p scanner. And
Yeah, and that would probably be about it.
do you
Uh,
think we'll ever get they'll ever make a new 4K scan, or you think this trunk will be it because it's like the end
I
all be all trunk?
I think the trunk will probably be it. I
Mhm.
mean, but then again, I mean, they're doing 4K scans of all this, like, new 4K releases of, like, Halloween and Christine and everything, and
Yeah, it still doesn't have me.
no,
It's
I
gonna
mean,
take a little bit more to get me to finally give in.
you see, yeah,
It's gonna
I don't,
take something big. Like it's got to be like, a big Hellraiser set or some kind of big set for me to finally break down and just
yeah,
buy it all.
yeah, and I mean, it's the sort of thing, 1080 looks great.
Yeah, I'm pretty satisfied. I mean,
You can see everything.
yeah, and all I
Y-
gotta do is like if I start being like maybe 4K, I gotta remember. Well, I used to watch VHS on a 4x3 TV, so you
Yeah,
know what I mean.
yeah. I just reckon it this way. Like, I don't need to see how many, like zits are in his forehead.
Yeah, it's
You
just one of
know?
those things. Like you always want it to be better and better, but at what cost? You know what I mean?
Yeah. I tell you what, get it to where it's holographic, and you can, like, interact with it, and then
Oh,
I'll
like you're
buy.
sitting in the room,
Yeah,
like a straight up virtual reality movies.
yeah. Get it to that point, and then okay, then that's something different.
Dude,
But
you know how
you
crazy
know,
that would be, virtual reality movies?
Oh yeah.
like to where you're actually in the scenes, like it and
Ye-
like not. I'm not
Oh
talking the
yeah.
virtual reality experience. Oh, here it is.
Yeah.
I'm not talking the virtual reality experience. I'm talking like to be in the whole movie virtual reality.
Yeah.
I
That would
love
be
that.
wild. Like,
Dude,
whoa,
it
whoa,
looks
whoa.
so funny, dude.
Yeah. It's like, oh my god, he's gone in the room.
And he's like looking around all yeah, dude, it's so funny.
I just love also the fact, that like apparently nobody notices. I mean, the there has to be enough weight in one of these puppets, like to that it could drill into him. So it would have to have enough weight behind it.
Yeah, you hear him,
So
feel him walking on you.
yeah, you would
That and
feel
you,
it walking on you.
I would wake up at the sound of a drill too. To be honest,
Yeah,
if someone was in my room with a power drill, I'd
yeah,
wake up. You know,
yeah.
I love this. Boom.
Get out of here. Yeah, and
Get out of here, you stupid animal.
yeah. And it's like what I've said before. It's a puppet. That's all it takes.
Yeah, I like this lady runs in with her 90s pants and just stares at the puppet, doesn't even notice the dude till now.
I know, she's totally like MC Hammer.
Yeah. She does that little spider walk shimmy thing out of
Yeah,
the room.
I could totally see that. See,
Dude, you know what's weird to me? Like,
mm,
here, like, Tunneler doesn't look that big. He looks like a little tiny figure.
yeah,
But, dude, remember this scene where the kid picks up Torch?
yeah,
Dude, he looks huge. Well, I just
yeah,
realized it's because it's a kid, not an adult, so...
yeah, but still, I mean, I think I get the feeling Torch is. I find it funny he's still breathing.
Yeah.
You know, um,
Dude, I want to get a Torch and Tunneler figure so bad. Or, not figure, but actual puppet.
yeah,
Dude, I can't pay 200 for him, though.
no, Torch is awesome though. I mean,
Yeah, dude, it's
it's just
so
such a
bizarre
cool
seeing him
design.
like that.
I know. Interesting thing about this. This is one little bit of trivia I have. That body
Yeah.
that they used for that was reused for Blade's body in Part 5.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So, it's kind of neat.
I like how his eyes close, too.
Yeah. Oh, I also have another bit of trivia about that, too. Apparently, the tunneler prop used in the movie had its eyes closed the entire time. The effects team put black tape on his eyes to make them look like they were open.
Wow. That's pretty interesting. That's something I would have never known.
Yeah, it's.
Don't you feel like telling this dude, bro, roll your sleeves down if you're that cold?
Yes, definitely. Well, then again, for me to be like, just call the police. Don't just throw him in the
Freezer.
fridge. Yeah, it's like, there you go. We must continue the research in his name. It's
Yeah.
like, no.
It's like, it's
I'd be
like,
like,
all right, y'all got the proof you need that there's something weird going on here.
yeah, crazy little puppet just drilled in the guy's head. I'm leaving.
Yeah.
Screw
And
you
then this
guys. I'm going
dude,
home.
and none of them, like, scream or just start beating this dude to death.
I know.
Like, dude, if
Freaking
I'm somewhere
Invisible
that's
Man
supposed
walks
to be
in.
empty and this dude walks in, like,
Yeah.
we got some beef, you know what I mean?
Yeah. You're like,
Damn,
what do
like
you?
a leper or something. I'd be like, bro.
Yeah. It's the sort of thing. It's a pretty good design for a
Yeah,
costume.
it's essentially like the Invisible Man.
Yeah. One thing I always find kind of interesting. I don't know whether you'll notice it or not. When eventually, he takes the wrappings off and everything, and he's kind of like all that
A
dead.
zombie.
Yeah. Have you ever noticed how much he looks like Radu's mother in Subspecies 2?
No, I haven't seen
Yeah.
Subspecies 2 in so long, though.
Yeah, Subspecies 2 and 3, he has like this mother that's like a mummy, and she looks pretty much exactly like him. I'd venture to say
Same
they used
prop.
this, yeah, same makeup and everything, and then they just, moved it over.
Wow.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah.
I
What do
just
you
love
think?
the gloves also. With
They
like,
look like Infinity Gauntlets.
I know. You just expect him to snap his fingers and everything goes up in ash.
Just everyone just starts whatever they're called dissolving.
Yeah. And he'd be like, we don't need you here, just her.
Dude, do you find his voice absolutely irritating?
Yeah. And one thing I don't get, I mean,
Sounds like Bane.
yeah, for sure. One thing also is, how do they explain his character arc? You see him in the first movie, and he's pretty much like
Frail
a
old man.
yeah, and like a nice guy almost,
Yeah.
like
Now
a
all of a sudden he's
gentle
like
guy.
a real like sinister like foreign
Dick.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
you know and then you see part 3, of course, and you see all his history and everything. It doesn't jive with,
It's one of those things. I
you
don't
know
think they had a clear idea from the get-go. So I think every sequel they just kind of like, well, let's do this, or you know what I mean? It just doesn't make sense.
yeah, probably the closest 3, 4, and 5 probably had the most continuity.
Oh yeah, that's for sure.
Yeah, well, they went with the whole good guys.
See, do you like that whole
Like,
turn, or
I I
didn't you
I
say 4 and 5 were your favorite though?
4 and 5 have a special place in my heart, honestly, because I've always liked those, and I dig them as good guys, but they make much better villains.
Oh yeah, and
And
essentially they're
and
killing. So I mean,
yeah, I
if it,
think it would be better if they did the whole. I've said it before, like the whole like evil versus evil
yeah,
is just something that I dig,
yeah, definitely.
and it's something I would have worked into it. You know,
Yeah,
I would have had like you know, Toulon being like evil even back in the Nazi days.
yeah, definitely.
But he would have been, it's like, what, you're trying to take my shit? Like, I'm gonna mess you up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely. Or if he was like, yeah, I see what you mean.
Yeah.
See,
I
do
did
you like the
find,
character of Totem in part 4?
I think it's a cool little design and everything. It's, I don't know, it's one of those things I want to say, you would think like a demon, if it was like creating things, would make something a bit stronger.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like we can do all this stuff. This secret was stolen from us, so by all rights they should have better creations.
Yeah, no, I see exactly what you mean.
But they just get whooped.
Yeah. In this one too, I just remembered, I think there's like mention of Mephisto in this movie.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. Which I always thought was cool. For some reason, I love the design of Mephisto.
It's really neat because it's a very simple design,
Yeah, but
but
just the
very
cape
striking.
yeah, the horns, badass.
Yeah.
Because I remember something in this movie where he's like a puppeteer. It goes into, I
Yeah, I
think
think
it's
it's
Toulon back in the day.
yeah, I think it's like a flashback or something.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Badass scene here. This is
Yeah.
where Leech Woman, I think, is her best scene.
Yeah.
By the way, that 22 shots, are you going to listen to that Puppet Master episode or no?
I think I will, but it's going to take me a hell of a long time because it's like a 6-hour episode.
Yeah, you may be better off just see the wires to that real obvious.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, that was...
I mean, yeah,
I,
on like 480 or whatever, you'd never notice.
that's what I'm saying. I wish I had
Yeah.
like the VHS just to see if you would see the wires at all.
Yeah, I don't think you would.
Yeah. That's one thing about the Puppet Master movies, dude. Their covers are awesome.
They are. They
Like,
really are.
I need to get a poster or two in my room of them.
Yeah.
I mean, they're all so good though. It'd be like, I love 3. I love Retro.
Yeah.
Dude, I love the look of her there.
Yeah.
That face, it looks just more sinister than part 1.
Yeah, definitely.
And have you seen the cover for that, uh, who released it? It's a Blu-ray movie called like Deadly Daphne's Revenge.
Yeah.
You seen that
Yeah.
cover? It's like a
Yeah.
drawing of an old hag woman.
Yeah.
It looks like her a lot. Not her, but Leech Woman a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, it does.
See, I love the walls are straight up. If you look, it's talking about pounds and stuff. They're like
Yeah.
potato bags.
Oh man. Interesting part about this scene coming up. Um, when a leech woman gets dead.
Yeah, I love her death scene too.
Apparently, though, the reason was Paramount didn't want her in any other sequels.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it says the reason Leech Woman was destroyed in this movie was upon request by Paramount to get rid of the puppet because the studio executives disliked the puppet and didn't want to feature it in sequels.
Because it
However,
was
Leech
probably.
Woman,
Do you think it was because it was kids were watching the movie a lot and it was too creepy?
I think it was just, all the other ones kind of have like a gimmick. You got Blade with the blade, you got Tunneler with the tunneler thing, and
Yeah,
and what does she do? She coughs up.
that's
Uh,
a pretty cool. I think it's pretty badass though.
yeah, I mean, it's the sort of thing. I think probably they just wanted like something with like a more
Because it just looked like a
like
Barbie, pretty much like an evil Barbie.
yeah, yeah. I think they wanted something with a more iconic look.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of. I don't know. That's kind of lame. I've always liked her.
Yeah, I mean, she's not my favorite by any stretch of the imagination, but
I'd rather have her than Jester.
yeah, Jester doesn't really. We said it in the last one. I'll say it again now. Jester doesn't really do anything.
No. I'm trying to think if there's any other. See, I think Pinhead's the only one I like less than her, but
Yeah,
I like Tunneler, Torch, Six Shooter, and Blade better than her for sure.
yeah. I love it. I love it like this. They've killed her husband, and she's more upset about the stupid little doll.
Yeah. You like her arms flailing around?
Yeah, like, I love that. Now you go in the soup.
I love the way
I
her
know she
hair
doesn't
looks
actually
when it
say that,
burns,
but
puts her in the furnace.
yeah,
You can tell when you see her hair burning.
yeah,
And I love how she sees Blade peeking out at her. Yeah, that's
yeah,
badass. The way she flails around.
yeah,
See, I love that, huh?
yeah, yeah. This is like kind of like the yeah. You're screwed now.
Yeah, she reminds me of Kathy Bates from Misery.
Yeah, definitely. I could see that. And come on.
Man, she looks like an evil woman, just straight up.
Yeah. I mean, I guess that's kind of the thing, like,
Oh shit, here he is.
yeah,
I love this, dude.
yeah. Apparently that flamethrower shoots 10 feet. So it's like a legitimate flamethrower.
Yeah. Dude, you know what would be funny as hell, bro? I mean, probably bad to say, never mind. But like, because with all these massacres happening everywhere,
Yeah.
it's like just have a remote control torch. Just
Yeah.
remote control them to go into like Mickey D's or something.
Oh, yeah. Dude. Like, hey, you.
Sup, bitches?
Yeah,
Set the whole place. Nah, but that's pretty bad to say.
that is, but still.
I mean, I'd never do it, but it'd be funny as hell.
Yeah. It'd be like, a mass murder happened today
Someone had a remote
in a
control torch
McDonald's.
stall.
Yes. A robotic puppet with a flamethrower attached to the hand came in the McDonald's and took out
And
a
just
bunch of
dipped
people.
out. I love the way that looks. Blood coming out.
Yeah. I just love that, he actually uses the hook,
Oh yeah.
to hook in and like get a better grip and everything. It makes sense.
Yeah, now what's the deal with they need these little scraps of flesh or whatever for
Yeah, I think they
this,
like you get these bits of brain or whatever and you boil it or something and you can make
like look
this.
at him in his throne, dude. Like why
Yeah.
does Jester get a throne?
I don't know. It's funny. I think Toulon's getting high.
Oh yeah, I think he was smoking a blunt there.
Yeah, just like yeah.
Yeah.
Well, then again, I mean, to come up with the idea of like living puppets, I mean, you
Yeah.
kind of.
He was
I
probably
still
listening
think,
to Biggie, you know what I mean? Chilling.
yeah, there we go. What I still think they should have done with Jester, they should have made him like the brains.
Yeah,
Like
definitely.
just had a scene where like where he's like communicating with some of the other ones, like sort of like you go that way and you go around the back there, and make it look like you know, he's the brains of the operation.
Yeah, I see what you mean. Now, I know later in the series they tell you like which of his friends and people he knew were transferred into the bodies of the puppets.
Yeah,
Do you remember
yeah.
who's transferred into the Jester body? Because that
I,
may
I
answer why he's on a throne, like if it's someone real close.
yeah, I really can't remember.
Yeah,
We'll find out when we do part 3.
yeah,
I just sort of find it a little bit annoying that, part 3 didn't have Torch in it.
yeah.
Because,
Because
I
Torch
mean,
doesn't return till I think like part 5 or 6.
something like that, yeah. I mean, and the thing is, he's such a cool design, and he would have fit in to the World War II scenario perfectly.
Oh yeah.
I mean, look at that.
Honestly, the new design of Torch,
Yeah.
are you a fan of him or no? As far as the new one goes,
I like it. I
they
think
made
it
his head a little smaller though.
I think they made everything a bit smaller.
Yeah, they slimline everyone's head.
Yeah. And I mean, and like hell, the bodies and everything, they just seem,
Yeah, I'm so hyped to see
yeah.
it, dude.
So am I. I've heard a lot of good stuff about the gore and everything.
Yeah, I'm excited to see like the first Puppet Master without Full Moon.
Yeah.
I'm debating if pre-ordering it from Grindhouse or waiting for like Walmart, but I fear Walmart will only get like the DVD.
That wouldn't surprise me.
So I probably am gonna pre-order it from Grindhouse.
Yeah. I dig Grindhouse because they send stuff early.
Definitely. I think
You know?
them and Diabolic are the only. I don't think Diabolic does it.
Well, they don't do it with Scream Factory anymore. I know that.
Well, I don't think Grindhouse can do it with Scream Factory either. I don't
No,
think they're
simply
able to
because of
get them.
yeah, because Scream Factory are being a bit weird.
Yeah, they got the exclusive with Amazon.
See, the thing is, I wouldn't mind if they actually had an exclusive with Amazon and said, you know,
I like how they all
Amazon
get their
get like
walk of
a
shame back into the trunk.
yeah. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like if Scream Factory were to say, like, yeah, Amazon has like a month exclusive, and just let it be known.
Yeah, but even then, I don't like it. Just because Amazon is the death of a lot of companies, a lot of stores.
That's
And
true.
if you know what I mean, it's like I would rather support Grindhouse or something.
Yeah,
You
I know
know,
what you mean. And yeah, some companies have like exclusives with some of the smaller stores. Like who is it that has it with Diabolic?
Ronin and Code Red.
Yeah, I think that's kind of cool.
Yeah. Did you see Grindhouses has a exclusive coming for something? Not the little pervert movie they got, but they got like another exclusive.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
know
remember
they're
what the hell it was.
I know they're doing an exclusive VHS of Truth or Dare
Yeah,
5.
that's what it was. Yeah.
The
And it was
funny thing is,
Mephisto.
yeah, is there a Truth or Dare 1 to 4?
Yeah, I know there's a one.
Yeah, I've never heard of parts 2, 3, or 4 though.
Yeah, I don't know. Part one though. I haven't seen it, but I've seen things on it. It looks actually pretty good.
Yeah,
And I know it's by Tim Ritter, who I really dig Tim Ritter, like Killing Spree and stuff.
yeah, yeah. Probably be worth checking out. I mean,
Yeah. Speaking of like shot on video stuff, that
yeah,
I do hope you get that basement set, man.
yeah. So do I. I mean, like I said,
You
it's
said it
still
was
listed.
updated. Stuff was updated.
Yeah, they've put Splatter Farm. They're doing a sale on that now. So they updated the site with that and everything.
Oh,
And
then it's definitely in stock then.
yeah,
Because
so
that Steven Fernandino
yeah,
person I'm cool with on Facebook, he where he posted about the basement.
yeah,
In his video he made a few weeks ago, he was like, "Yeah, they're not listed on the site or anything and all that, but now they're listed on the site." So
yeah.
I'm
So
wondering if they never were out of print. They just ran out of copies and They had to print more of them.
It could be. That could very well be the case. I mean, I love the guy in the background.
Yeah.
I will magically set the stuff on fire. Because apparently that's how it works. With my evil devil eyes.
I like how the other ones fall, but Mephisto is just chilling there, like,
Yeah.
what?
It was like, nope. I'll just stay right here, thanks.
I gotta admit, that little Arab dude looks creepy, though.
He does.
And then,
No.
you know who he looks like, man? You ever seen the lead singer of Talking Heads?
Yeah.
That David Byrne?
Yeah. Yeah.
He looks just like him. Like,
Yeah, I can
his
definitely
expression
see
was like,
that.
same as it ever was. Day go by, yeah.
Oh.
Or he looks at the guy, that burning down the house.
Yeah. Is it just me, or is like this guy kind of like the whitest Arab you've ever seen?
Is that what he's supposed to be? Or are you talking about the guy with the black hat on?
Guy with the black hat thing on.
Yeah, he don't look that Arab.
No. I mean,
What's weird though is Toulon's French.
I know.
You know.
Yeah.
Now, well, he's in Egypt.
Yeah. And then he's in Nazi Germany. It's like,
What do you think of that thing?
I think it looks really cool. I dig the fact that it's stop motion,
Yeah.
you know?
It looks like something straight out of Ray Harryhausen.
Yeah.
I do like the fact that he's got this thing chained up like a slave.
Yeah. It's like, I keep it on a leash.
Probably has these like slave puppets for like sexual pleasure.
I could totally see that. I could.
Leash woman, I need you.
Yes.
Open that mouth wide.
It's like, don't worry, we'll just pull these leeches out. I have plans for you.
Man. I wonder if we're the first ever to like make sexual references to the puppets.
I seriously doubt it. I'm sure probably in
There's
like
fan films out there.
well, hell, Rule 34. If it exists, there's porn of it. So
I like that. I like that. I never heard that, but I like it.
yeah. Man. It's
That's
kind of
one
funny,
thing
you know.
about this movie, man. Like,
Yeah.
it's so much better than the first. It's not even funny.
No. See, the funny thing is here, she looks better like that. Like,
Yeah.
like not combed, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
You know, like not like all
More
like trim
disheveled
and
and all
proper.
that.
Yeah. She looks more real.
And doesn't this dude look like he just has like dirt on his face?
He does. He does. You know what? I totally think whenever I see that guy, I totally think it's MacGyver.
Oh yeah, I could see
I don't know why, but I'm like I just expect him to like pull out like a banana and like a paper clip and make a bomb.
it. Yeah, I like this dude. Just always getting high.
Yeah. Yeah, but those gloves, man, seriously.
And look at the fucking shoulders on him.
I know. It's like I know you couldn't get any more like theatrical if you tried,
I
could
know,
you?
like, don't you wish I kind of would have made him a little more realistic looking?
Yeah. Like I want to know where the hell he got that.
Yeah.
Because
And
no
the
way was he
goggles,
buried
like,
in it. Yeah. There's no way he was buried in those clothes. So those clothes had to be there somewhere. So where were they?
Yeah, I don't know.
Did Blade and them just take care of them? Get them laundered every week for him?
Yeah, I don't know. The shoulders is what gets me though.
I know. It's like it's almost like body armor level.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's great. I wonder
Yes, listen to MacGyver. He knows what's going on.
So you like her with those sunglasses or nah?
No. Those are so 80s sunglasses. Which is funny considering it's made in the 90s. I would have expected, some wraparounds or something.
Yeah. You know those Oakley glasses that you see like a lot of like volleyball players wearing and stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't really like think the name of him, but like Mark McGuire or something would wear him back in the day.
Yeah. I find it funny though that she has to wear sunglasses, but he doesn't.
Yeah.
He's too manly.
Yeah, he pops them
Oh,
on.
but not anymore. He is
The
now.
only thing they're missing are fanny packs, to be honest.
I could totally see that. I
She
could.
puts his on, she takes hers off.
Yeah. Well, you can't have too many people wearing glasses, you know. It's
Yeah.
that would be weird. Hello.
That's all. That honestly, to me, is a creepy image for some reason. Like
Yeah.
someone just standing, like staring, is like creepy to me for some reason.
I know what you mean. It also comes off kind of like what the hell are they cooking?
Oh yeah, I like just the Indiana Jones references he does. Like I'm Indy,
Yeah.
and I remember he places him against the tree like he's gonna rape him or something.
Yeah.
Like I
Oh,
remember,
man.
like I think he takes his shirt. Oh, the shirt's already. I think you feel like he takes the shirt off and leans him against a tree.
Yeah, and he's gonna like whip him or something.
Yeah.
The thing is, I can't help but think, you know, if this kid hadn't been such a little dick, would Torch have still nuked him?
No, I don't think so.
I think Torch would have been just like, oh, okay, fine, whatever.
What else gets to me is this kid lives in a trailer with like no money, but he's seen Indiana Jones.
Yeah,
Like where the hell are you seeing it at?
and apparently can buy the official Indiana Jones whip.
Yeah.
Come out of there, you.
See,
Okay,
when he
how did
picks
he
up
throw?
Torch here, he looks huge.
Yeah, all see.
And there's another wire.
Yeah,
Dude, if you saw that, would you be running, or what would you have done at that age, you think, honestly?
I would have been kind of like, that's kind of cool, but my thought wouldn't have been, I'll kick this toy out of the way and go and like,
I
mess
mean,
with
would you
it.
go talk to it, or would you run, you think?
I'd I'd
Just be
probably
like, that
just,
ain't natural.
yeah, I'd be like, no, yeah,
Dude, look how fucking big it looks.
I know,
Dude, looking right into the torch.
yeah, yeah, it's kind of like, yeah,
Those bullet teeth look fucking sick, dude.
yeah. I always remember when I was a kid, I used to have a Slayer T-shirt, and it was a skull made up out of bullets,
Oh, yeah?
and it was just awesome.
See, I love that camera trick they did there. When the whip
Yeah,
hit Torch and flung him down, the camera kind of whipped down.
yeah. Yeah, if he hadn't whipped him, would he have gotten nuked?
No, Torch would have been cool with him.
Yeah. Bye-bye.
See, I wish they would have showed it, though, like they did the woman.
Yeah.
Like, shown the
I
kid running around. I mean, they probably couldn't... They would have had to get, like, a midget to be, like, the stunt person.
well, they already have one. She plays the she plays Pinhead's hands.
Oh, that was a midget?
Yeah. Yeah, she's yeah.
Wow, I didn't know that.
I don't know whether you're supposed to call them midgets anymore or not. I don't know, but who
I
knows?
do.
Like I do.
For some reason, I doubt there's midgets listening, but if there is, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Oh man.
I mean, I feel like they'd rather be called a midget than a little person. Like, you're just a little person.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, I get what you mean. Yeah, that seems kind of more derogatory than midget.
yeah. It could be worse. It could be like, they call them freaks.
Oh yeah, like they did back in the day.
Yeah. Dude, you know how many people I've met that, like, honestly have a phobia of midgets, though? Like, I had a buddy who was, like, afraid of them, dude. Like, he didn't like seeing them on TV. He had a phobia of midgets.
I wonder why. That's kind of an odd thing to be afraid of.
I don't know.
I'll teach their own, I guess. It's like yeah. I don't know. That's kind of odd to say the least.
Yeah, I'm just admiring this transfer at this point, man.
Yeah.
Like in these scenes here.
It looks really good in these scenes, yeah. Especially when you think of how soft and muted.
Part 1 was.
Yeah,
Dude, I heard part 3 has a really good transfer.
it does. It looks really good.
Better than part 2.
Yeah, honestly.
What about
And
4 and 5?
they're not as good.
Oh, okay. I heard part
You know?
6 doesn't have a good transfer at all. Curse of the
Yeah.
Puppet Master?
I think it's I think it's about on par with the first one again.
Yeah. Because I heard it was even in the intro that it's like they insert shots of like that they had to source in
Yeah.
that like look dip in quality.
Yeah. Yeah. I
I'm
believe
really
that.
I hope retro has a good transfer though.
Yeah, retro was always kind of cool.
Have you seen the Blu-ray of it or not yet?
I haven't watched it yet, no.
What do you think of his gold boots though?
I,
I
I
almost want
think
to get a pair.
I think he's totally rocking like a Michael Jackson look.
Yeah.
Just put a silver glove on his hand and he'd be
You
fine.
like Blade just tapping the bowl like, hey,
Yeah, he's like, hey, get your ass in gear.
stop fondling Jester.
I think that's it exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's get to work. Stop fondling him. Like, isn't it weird how he treats him?
Yeah. Was Jester a kid?
Maybe.
I'm I'm trying to remember. That's going to annoy me now.
Well, we'll find out next commentary.
Yeah.
That may be the case. I mean, I can't remember, but yeah, it's fucking bizarre. Jester does nothing and then sits like a king in a throne, and you know.
Yeah, it's odd to say the least.
I know Pinhead was like his homie, and
Yeah.
Tunneler I know was one of his homies.
Yeah.
And if you were, if you were Pinhead or Tunneler, wouldn't you be like, fuck this dude?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna go do my own shit.
Yeah. I always dig how Blade looks.
Yeah. That is crazy they didn't modeled him after Klaus Kinski.
Yeah,
Although,
because you
to
can.
be honest, I don't see it personally.
I can kind of see it
Really?
when
'Cause
you see some of his, you know, his like other roles, if you will.
Yeah, because I just watched Schizoid recently, and I kept that in mind that
Yeah.
they based Blade off of him, and I personally don't see it, but
Mm,
I'm excited to see Crawl Space, though, speaking of Klaus Kinski,
yeah. Yeah.
because it's in that Empire set, and I heard it's pretty good.
Yeah. I think I saw it a long time ago. I think it was pretty decent. Yeah. Okay. I got it here. I think I can find out who Jester is. Uh. Experiment, only things, blah 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 blah. Man, there's a lot of stuff written about him, but I can't quite. Oh, that's hilarious. It just said some trivia about Jester. Jester had never killed anyone at all until he killed Sheriff Garvey, along with the help of Blade in Curse of the Puppet Master.
Yeah. Uh, dude, you need to get a record player like that.
Oh yeah, old school one.
Yeah. See what Slayer would sound like out of that.
That would be hilarious.
And if I do, like, when you see, what the hell's his name? Toulon, when he bumps into the record and it
Yeah.
just shatters.
Yeah.
I've never seen a record shatter.
No, I think that's probably one of those like the real old ones, like before they were using vinyl.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Yeah, I think it was like what was it? Like lacquer, some type of like lacquer or something like that.
No, okay. Did they sound like absolute shit or something?
I don't think they sound good. Oh, okay. Here, Jester was a man named Hans Siderman, a bookkeeper who loved to play pranks and tell jokes.
Okay,
So
so that
that
doesn't explain at all why he's like getting special attention and being fondled.
no, maybe he just kind of has a
Was
thing
he
for.
Toulon's like gay lover or something?
Hey, you never know.
That would be funny. No, I know Toulon had a wife. I think he put it in Leech Woman or something, right?
Yeah, which makes it kind of funny when he's just kind of like, "Oh, the woman's dead. Oh well." It's just there's a new one here.
Yeah.
She's younger and a redhead.
Dude, wouldn't this movie be better though if he was the human puppet, like off rip? Like,
Oh
like when
yeah,
he walks through the door, they like look at him like, what the hell?
yeah. That would make a lot more sense, honestly.
Dude, straight up, I wish they would have. I wish Full Moon would have made a movie like strictly about those human puppets.
I know it would be disturbing as hell because those things, ugh, they creep me out.
Yeah, dude. The teeth and everything in the eyes.
Yeah,
I wonder
it's
how they
just
did it.
it's from what I know, I think it's makeup on actors.
Oh, I know that's what it's just
Like,
caked
well,
on
yeah,
makeup, yeah.
but it's just like they oops, I dropped the record. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I'd have to run over and drop kick him, dude.
Yeah, I mean, because you got to reckon if those are lacquer, they're probably a couple like 100 years old or so.
Yeah.
It's like you
Be
ever
like
seen that?
Toulon the cock block.
Yeah. Did you ever see that video clip? And it's like some guy on like an Antiques Roadshow or something, and he has one of those those old cylinder players, and they have like
Recordings.
the wax cylinders,
Yeah.
and the guy's like holding it, and he smashes it.
On purpose or on accident?
No, it's completely on accident because he has like I think he has like Parkinson's or something. He's kind of shaking and everything, and he just shatters it, and it's like,
Was this the
oh,
guy appraising it or the guy selling it?
the guy appraising it,
Oh,
and
man.
it was like, and he said like, no, like like how much are these worth? And they're like, well, they're priceless. And then he shatters one that's like, oh shit. you
Damn.
just you just wanted to like, you could feel the guy like, oh damn, like
He
you've
had to pay him
screwed
for
up.
it, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, I wonder what he'd pay him though.
Yeah.
Because I mean, then they reckon it's like historically priceless or whatever.
I'd be like, give me 10 grand, I'm out.
Yeah.
Well,
Wouldn't
I'm
it be
sure it'd be a
funny?
lot worth more than that, but...
Wouldn't it be funny if it was like this is the actual voice of I don't know, like Abraham Lincoln.
Oh, my God.
It would be like, yeah, you better go
Millions.
kill yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. So I'll be like, I need $1 million in your wife right now.
Oh man.
And if she ain't pretty, I'm killing her. You can have
Yeah, and honestly, I don't think anyone would fault them.
her.
Like, yeah, your wife is now dead just because you broke this, and they'd go to court and they'd be like, why did you kill this man's wife? He destroyed priceless antiquity.
No, would be
Yeah.
better as you go to the court case. It's like, yeah, he destroyed this, so I'm gonna need $1 million, and I'm gonna need ownership of his wife. The judge is like,
Yep.
okay,
Yeah.
release her.
Yeah, like we're cool with that. Oh man.
Dude, all I think of is Bane when I hear this, dude.
I know the
Yeah, they focused too much on this Toulon, I think.
yeah. I mean, I think maybe they should have kept him behind the scenes until the very end.
Definitely. Or I feel like they should have at least made him his puppet form
Yeah.
earlier. Because realistically, you don't see his puppet form that long at all.
No. And it's one of the creepiest things in the movie.
Oh, it is the creepiest thing. And dude, even the way they like kill him, like when they smash his hands and just green goop coming out.
Yeah.
You know, when I was like getting the Puppet Master sleeve, the one artist was telling me it'd be cool to have him like on
Yeah.
the top or whatever, but I'm like, nah, like
Yeah.
nah.
I, I just love that look on his face, like, oh my
Yeah.
god.
Do you have any of the Puppet Master action figures or nah?
No, I mean, I always, when I was like younger, I always thought it'd be so cool to have them, but then my thought was always like, do you want the small Puppet Master figures? Like, I would have liked one
Oh,
of the big
dude,
ones.
such a great scene.
Ah, indeed it is.
What do you think of her 80s underwear, though?
Um, yeah, the scene probably would have been better without them.
Yeah.
That's such a
Dude, she
guy
has
thing to
perfect
say, isn't it?
titties, though.
Yeah,
Yeah, she's sexy, dude.
yeah. And then I think Blade eats her.
Really?
Well, they take brains, right? So maybe they eat them.
Yeah, I don't remember how she dies, to be honest.
I think like she
Doesn't
gets
one of
all
them
her
get their face cut up?
I think that might be her.
Yeah.
And
Which is a fate worse than death. For her, someone that
yeah,
relies on their looks.
yeah. Oh man, I'll just sit here and read this magazine. Tempo magazine.
You know what's weird about this? Who the hell's like that wet? Well, coming out of the shower wearing pants. You know what I mean?
I
It's
know.
like, like, I don't know. That's just weird to me.
It's like he's
Like
dried
you're
off
still
everything
drying
waist
off.
down.
He's in the middle of drying off, but you know what I mean? So it's like he stepped out
Yeah,
the shower and just put pants on soaking wet, then started drying off.
yeah,
And it's like you just got done sleeping with her. I mean, it's not like you got to come out the bathroom completely dressed.
yeah. But look at his hair though; it's still perfectly combed.
Oh, it's funny as hell.
I love stuff like that. Honestly, it's like this is like this guy's kind of like did you ever see that news footage when Ronald Reagan was shot?
No.
He was like shot and he like falls over or whatever, but like not a hair on his head moves. And it's exact
Are you talking about Kennedy?
No, Reagan.
Oh.
Yeah. Uh this guy's kind of the same. I mean, he's been totally messed up, but I think his hair's still perfectly fine.
And he was shot in this? Like I saw the flat. Oh, damn. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
badass.
I just love Blade running over here.
Yeah.
Because that's just like a perfect scene. And then slice, 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 slice.
Yep.
Though, let's be honest. I mean, so yeah, I wonder if do they eat it, maybe? I know they cook it up and they make like the liquid or whatever, but what do they do with the bits of brain afterwards? I mean,
I don't know.
do they just throw it out?
I think they drink it.
Weird.
You think she was above being naked on screen?
I think she probably felt she was.
Yeah, like she was the main star or whatever.
Yeah, she probably like had it written into her contract. Like you can see her back,
Yeah.
and that's like it. I love that. It's like now apparently daytime. It's magically daytime.
Yeah, I never noticed that before. And it looks nighttime there, like in the windows it's obviously dark.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
I
is
love
weird.
I just love it that her idea is like, okay, I'll go out in like lingerie.
Yeah.
You
And
know?
drape it halfway down like that.
Yeah, it's not even put it on properly, just
Yeah.
Wouldn't it have been funny if she came out, what are you doing out here in the middle of the night? And he'd be like, what are you talking about? It's during the day.
Yeah.
Oh, it's night.
And what's weird is you see him smoking in his room, and then he's smoking outside, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I find it funny that he's smoking with bandages around his head.
Yeah, it is weird. And he's a zombie, like...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would totally expect like his entire head to go up in flames.
Yeah. And you know the ending scene to this where it's the puppet guy as like the woman with torch in the car and they're driving and they're like, we'll do puppet shows.
Yeah,
Dude, like if
that
could you imagine the
is.
puppet person coming up to you talking to you about a business opportunity?
Yeah, I'd be like, hell no, you back the hell up.
I'd be like, am I seeing what are my eyes deceiving me right now?
Like that thing comes up to you, you just punch it in the face. You know, it's
Oh,
like,
I'm hauling ass.
yeah, they could be the nicest person around, but damn it,
See, I'd love to see that puppet in action, dude.
the
That big
big.
ass head.
Yeah, I dig the three tunneler heads up at the top.
3 tunneler heads? You
Not
talking about
tunneler heads. I
Jester?
mean jester heads. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I dig the idea that like the prototypes are still there and everything.
You know, there's another Jester head.
Yeah,
Painted though. Dude, he loves Jester, dude. I think they have like a gay relationship.
I think so. I mean, there's something going on there.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not even like Jester was the coolest one of them or
Dude,
anything.
that's fucking creepy looking, dude.
Ugh. I hate it. I hate it. It's like the uncanny valley,
Yeah.
you know?
Dude, could you have like a life-sized one in your room?
Hell no.
You know,
I
just
would
kind
I
of
would
sit
be
it in the
able to
corner or
sleep.
something?
That would be disturbing as hell. There's Torch.
You're just up all night staring at it? Oh,
Yeah, I
that's
just like
so sick.
can't sleep. Puppet will eat me. Can't sleep. Puppet will eat me.
But you don't want to throw it out because it'd be worth so much?
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's like,
Well,
come on. We couldn't get the girl naked.
I know we have to see this guy's fucking taint. It's like no, thank you.
Dude, the woman's creepier than the dude, I think.
Yeah. It's just it's the eyes.
Yeah, dude.
You know, I mean.
Yeah, dude, Charles Band was tripping not making a movie based on them.
Yeah, I mean,
Like, if he made a slasher movie where those were the slashers, like, it would
yeah,
be a genuinely terrifying movie.
it would.
Like, take all the Puppet Master stuff out, like this guy, just make it a straight-up teens camping in the woods.
And
those
those
things
things.
prowling through the woods, bro, just don't explain nothing. Like,
Yeah,
that'd be creepy.
yeah. I mean, they're very unnerving, to say the least. Yeah, I wouldn't want anything to do with those. I mean, I see a lot of life-sized like props and everything that I think, damn, that would be cool to have in like my room. Like you see, like I'll see like a huge like life-size like
Freddy
pumpkin
or
head or
Reagan
something, or
Yeah.
yeah, you know. And I see this, I think, damn, that would be cool. But those things, it's like hell no. I mean, you could get
If
those
you saw them
things.
for like $50 though, life size, like a store,
I
could you
think
not pass them up?
I'd buy them simply to put in the car so I could drive in the carpool lane. You know,
Kind
I
of
mean,
turn their head out the window so they're staring at people as they pass by.
that would be awesome. You drive up like next to a cop, and then you just like press like a little button, and the head turns and looks at them. See, look how small Torch looks there.
I know. Dude, he's the most menacing puppet. I like how he looks straight up like a Nazi, though.
Yeah,
Like, that's what the tattooed dude said to me. Is like, he says it looks like I'm repping, like, Nazi paraphernalia
yeah.
by having him
Well,
tattooed.
yeah. Well, the thing is, I mean, you know, that's a Nazi uniform, so yeah.
Yeah, and the helmet, I mean,
Yes. Same with Tunneler.
yeah.
You know.
Yeah, it's such a messy franchise in the fact that he was against Nazis, but he
Yeah.
dresses his puppets as Nazis.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, it makes more sense, this new thing they're going with him being a Nazi.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, I
it
think they just didn't have the foresight when they were making them. I
probably.
think they just were like, oh, this looks cool. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I think probably they expected, each
Oh.
one they expected to be the last, you know?
Yeah. I love that.
Yeah.
Just flying down. Have you noticed, too, none of these dudes, like, button their pants for some reason?
Yes, I've noticed that. I don't like it.
They all walk around with Oh, that dude. No, it's unbuttoned. Yeah, they always walk around with unbuttoned pants.
Yeah, I don't know. I think they think it's something cool. I don't know. Yeah,
He
this
looks like
looks
he should be in
just
Slipknot or something.
yeah,
So that's what Radu's mother looks like?
yeah. Honestly, when we're done this, find your copy of Subspecies 2
Yeah.
and just put it on and like skip forward and you'll see, and it's almost identical.
Wow.
Oh, look at that.
So he probably
Hello.
did something, but you just don't know what yet.
Yeah.
Jester, that sucks. Jester does have a really cool look to him.
Yeah.
He's just so useless.
Well, get in there. We don't need you here.
Dude, which one do you think's creepier, the dude or the woman?
Oh,
They're
it's
both
it's
creepy as hell.
yeah. I
Do
mean,
you think it's the same actor? The faces do look a lot alike.
they do. I don't know. I really don't know. I mean, I don't know. I don't like it. Emmett, go away.
You
It's the sort
said
of thing.
how old were you when you saw this for the first time?
Hell, what year was it made? Uh,
91.
91. So I was probably maybe about a couple of years later. I was probably maybe about 13.
Did you see this when it first came out?
I remember it had part 3 had just come out as a new release.
So you had rented it to catch up?
Yeah, yeah,
And you said it freaked you the hell out?
it did. It bothered me for a long time, so much so that like I didn't rewatch the sequel for quite a few years.
Really?
I was just like, nope. It was the same basic thing as like with Zelda and Pet Cemetery,
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know
and
exactly what you mean.
yeah, and the in Prince of Darkness, at the end when the chick looks like her face is covered in Doritos.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that bothered me as well when I saw that as a kid, and I couldn't eat Doritos for about 3 years.
Yeah, I gotta watch Prince of Darkness again.
I love that movie. It's become one of my favorite John Carpenter movies.
Dude, you know what's weird? I was talking to my aunt about horror movies,
Hmm.
and she said Hereditary sucked, which didn't surprise me because it's not for everyone.
Yeah.
But dude, she said the scariest movie she'd ever seen. Said she was babysitting back in the day, and Prince of Darkness was on, and she said it really freaked her out. I
Yeah.
don't remember it being that freaky though.
It's freaky a lot, I find, in what's the word I'm looking for?
Like what you don't see but imagine.
Well, in sort of in what it implies,
Yeah.
you know? Yeah, that totally looks like Radu's mother.
It's a pretty badass look though. I mean, it looks really well done.
Yeah. It's an example of the level of makeup effects that Full Moon could pull off.
Yeah,
You know?
this budget was exactly double of the first one. So the money they had for the first one, double it, and that's what this budget was.
Yeah.
And then I'm sure part 3 had an even bigger budget.
Yeah, well, part 3 actually was a good chunk of it was shot on the Universal backlot.
Where, in Orlando or LA?
I
I'm
think
sure
in
LA.
I think in LA, yeah. I mean, like, and like a lot of the Nazi stuff and everything, yeah, it was all on the backlot.
Dude, this dude's creepy as hell looking.
Yeah,
Even the way he talks, dude.
yeah,
Like, look at him.
yeah,
What do you
and
think of his
it's
teeth?
creepy as hell. So artificial. And it's this, it's the part where they kind of like realize that he's betrayed them all,
Yeah.
and it's like,
He
yeah,
drank it all for themselves.
yeah,
And they're all like, what the fuck?
yeah. It's like, well, I guess we don't need you no more. Like you're more of a hindrance than a help.
How do you think they did them eyes, though?
I think they're just like essentially like if you imagine like you know those masks that people sleep in?
Yeah.
If you imagine something like that and they just kind of put it on, I would assume.
Damn. Blade's like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Like, dude,
See,
really?
yeah, you could see the wires too in that scene.
Yeah. I just love how the spikes come out of the eyes.
Yeah.
I will get you with my unopened pants.
Yeah, he should just take, he ain't using the belt. You ought to just take it off and start whooping him.
Yeah, there we go. Like this is how we deal with people like you. Yeah, this is you're actually seeing Jester do stuff now.
Yeah. This disc is actually has a commentary on it from Band.
Yeah.
I may listen to it sometime soon and just see what he says about this human puppet.
Yeah. I mean, they really are so creepy.
It's
Yeah.
badass.
Yeah, I love this. It's just like
Well, they crush his hands. I just remember. Yeah.
this always kind of I
Oh,
don't
that's so sick looking.
yeah. I don't know why, but this scene always kind of reminds me of the end of Hellraiser. Where they're ripping apart Frank, and it's kind of like, yeah, we'll let you go. We have other things to deal with right now.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what it seems like with this, It's like, forget about them.
Yeah. Doesn't
You know?
even the soundtrack sound like darker during this scene?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I can't get it. Like, the Puppet Master movies aren't creepy at all until,
No.
like, those human puppets show up.
Yeah.
It's almost like they belong in a different movie.
Yeah. They do, I think. Hell, you
You know,
never know.
isn't it crazy they set two people on fire in this movie? I mean, the kid they did too, but you don't see it.
Yeah.
But yeah, they had this. Oh man, that cheesy ass effect there.
And the thing is, really, I mean, let's be honest, they could have just drained all the serum out of him, couldn't they?
Yeah, I mean
If
they
they
had to do
hadn't
it more.
set him on fire.
Yeah, and just salvaged it all.
Yeah. Break enough parts of him and
Yeah,
suck it
all
all
that
up.
hard work for nothing.
Eh. Now she's looking good now.
Yeah,
She doesn't have that hair or those
I
god
still
awful
like the
pants. Or
disheveled look better though.
yeah. I just love how the fact I think they left the guy in the freezer.
Oh yeah, they don't really say anything more about him.
No, I think is this like his brother or something? I can't remember.
Yeah, to be honest, I don't remember either.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, I
just
don't remember what he's even doing, why he drove up to the place.
yeah, it's just it's the sort of thing.
This is such a weird, bizarre scene here.
Yeah,
Like, who is this supposed to be as
I always kind of took it that it was that woman, the one in the
pantry or whatever, the psychic woman?
yeah.
I don't know.
And why would you dress like that? Why
Yeah,
wouldn't you
dude,
put
she's
some?
creepier. I think she's
Ugh.
creepier looking.
Yeah. I mean, hell, just put some sunglasses on that thing,
I
damn.
know. Yeah, dude.
Could you imagine like a cop pulling that over?
Dude, the eyes, bro.
Yeah. Oh, it's like, ugh, go away.
So you think it's that psychic woman?
Yeah, because I mean, you saw at the end that when they had that goblet of the stuff, whatever, they took it over to her body.
Yeah, you're right. And it does kind of sound like her.
Yeah,
Well, why would she agree to help him?
I maybe because they literally bring her back to life.
Yeah. And why does Torch get to ride shotgun?
Well, when you have a 10-foot flamethrower on your hand, you can pretty much sit
Do
wherever you
whatever
want.
the hell you want, yeah.
Yeah.
See, I don't like how it looks directly at you at camera.
Oh, I hate that. Yeah, it's like no, go away.
Dude, they ought to make it like she just abducts people, like tortures them in that van.
Yeah, completely. You know, if they'd blacked out the windows, you would totally said rape van.
Yeah. Miss Camille's rape van.
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that movie's so much better than the first one.
Definitely.
Yeah, I'm excited to watch part 3. I mean,
Yeah. Part 3 is honestly one of the high points in the series.
yeah, we'll probably do part 3 tomorrow because we got
Yeah.
Hereditary Tuesday,
Yeah.
and then Conjuring 2 Wednesday,
Yeah.
and then we'll do a deep dive Thursday night on The Nun.
Yeah.
Like, that'll be like an hour-long deep dive.
Yep.
And then next week we gotta focus on Predator.
Yeah, for sure.
Anyways, and you have Predator 1, 2, and 3?
Yeah.
Alright,
I'm
cool.
so looking forward to watching part 1 again.
Yeah, dude, I'm looking forward to watching all of them again. I haven't
Yeah.
seen Predators since the theaters.
Yeah, Predators is a lot better than people think.
Oh yeah, I'm excited to see it again for sure. But
Yeah,
part
definitely.
1 especially, dude, just because that's like a turn your brain off type movie.
Yeah.
Like feels like it's like perfectly built for a commentary.
Yeah. You know the funny thing about that, you know how they've released like a new 4K version?
Oh, did they?
They say the 4K version looks magnificent.
Really? I heard
But
the
the
Blu-ray
Blu-ray-
looks shitty.
The Blu-ray looks like it's been rubbed in Vaseline.
Really?
There's a lot of digital noise reduction and everything.
I mean, does it look good though?
It looks decent. I mean, it looks better than it has before,
Yeah.
but some of the detail and stuff is kind of gone.
Yeah, because I was just at a Best Buy the other day and I saw steelbooks for him.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, it's worth having. If you don't
Yes.
have it, it's worth owning.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have the Ultimate Hunter edition, which is like the second Blu-ray they did of it.
Yeah, I don't know what one I have. I have the like the triple pack or whatever. It's got
It's
1, 2, and Predators.
it's probably the Ultimate Hunter edition then,
Yeah, maybe, I don't know.
because I mean, hell, that's what's in with the 4K.
Yeah.
That's
I
what
mean,
the
I got
Blu-ray
it from
looks like.
Walmart like 2 months ago, so
Is it the one that has that? What's on the cover?
it's like a side view of Predator.
Yeah, yeah, I think that's the Ultimate Hunter edition.
Yeah, it even has like a slip cover and everything.
Yeah, yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, dude, I'm curious of what cover the Predator's gonna have when it comes out on Blu-ray.
I don't know. I mean, because so far there's been some pretty damn good art.
Yeah, I'm cool with either one.
Yeah, I like the one with the severed head.
Yeah, me too. I
Personally,
have a feeling that's not gonna be the cover though.
no, it'll probably be like on the
I think
back
it'll
or
be
something.
I think it'll be the
Discard.
skulls. Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed our commentary for part 2.
Yep, for sure.
It was a lot more lively than part 1, but
Yeah.
it's a lot more lively movie.
Yeah,
And I think part 3 will even be better.
I think
But,
so.
Yeah, this is Corey's Crypt,
This is BDG Reviews.
and we'll probably see y'all tomorrow. Peace.
Yep. Peace.